we have the second half of the last case of Topps Finest 2015. We'll do a little bit of random action to see everybody's squads and whatnot. 6 times, 4 and 2 is 6 times. The math still works, people. It still works. 6 times. Well, it would be helpful if I were to put the information into random.org. It usually likes that when you do that. Okay. Kicking over. Pulling out a full zoom. I don't need all that action. 6 times. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. And seis. Again, completely meaningless until we see who's got what over here. Enron in for 2, Jake in for 2, Thanks Stop in for 1, and Regis in for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for the 6th and final time. Now let's see what this looks like. Now it's going to mean something. And this is what it means. Those is yo squads. I need to print this right quick before I forget to do it. If anyone wishes to make any adjustments or whatnot, you got until I get back from the printer. All right, I am back. Anybody wanting to change anything, or are we just going straight up bonko wonkos on this thing? No, the last case had the Bryant. Well, Cameroni, you are more than welcome to do that. Welcome to the break room. Yes, everyone, please follow us. It looks very sad. I don't even know what it says on yours. It says 10 on mine. But if you check our settings, we have many more than that. get notified every second that we're online, ripping mad stuff. Empty. Get my trash can back over here. Thank you for the reminder, Joxy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Regis. I do have self-esteem issues. So any compliments to my manliness, how good a hair I have, my choice of plaid shirt today versus solid shirt yesterday. It was collared, but it was just a polo. Props, okay? I'll work on that. I don't know, do you think, is this an orange vest half case? Is it? I don't know, is that going to make me look too much like a... My wife almost bought me a denim cowboy hat. She thought that would be hilarious. That's exactly what I was thinking about, Regis. Exactly what I was thinking about. I guess I could get an Indian headdress too, or is that considered offensive? I mean, I could... I know, that's what I asked her. Okay, that's racist, so no Indian headdress. No Indian headdress, that's fine. I could pretend to be a plumber and just show everybody my ass crack if they, I mean, if anybody's interested in that. It's not a pretty sight. But I can actually do have practical plumbing abilities. I mean, it's amazing what you don't know about me, yet you're learning just by hanging out with me here. You need if I was at your house and you happen to need a toilet replaced, I could do that for you. Or a sink put in. Well, I see some Buck Farmer, but it's base. Don't everybody get too excited just yet. Old Bucky Farmer. I might have to make Buck Farmer my PC. Buck Farmer and Pete Rose Jr., I think, might be my two. No? Okay. Alright. Skip the Buck Farmer. Fair enough. You called him first. You called dibs. I'm not going to, I have no real allegiance. When I was a kid and I actually watched baseball, I was a Giants and a Twins fan. So I still kind of do like them. I don't have anything against the Tigers. I mean, I very much dislike the Braves. But only because that was like the only team that I could watch on TV when I was a kid. Like, you either had to watch TBS and watch the Braves, or you had to watch WGN and see the Cubs. Like, that was it. And at that time, the freaking Braves had like Glavine and Maddox, and we were just owning everybody. But being a Giants fan, every time they played the Giants, they beat them. Giants never really reached their potential behind that powerhouse, so I respect them for their goodness, but I hate them for constantly beating my team. Good night, Joxy. Thank you for everything tonight. I very, very much appreciate it. All right. Let's back this up a little bit, get a full view, get this out of the way so we can see what's going on. All right, first stack up. Jose Fernandez, Matt Adams. Finest first, Trevor May. Finest first, Trevor May. I know you can see it. There you go. Kyle Seager, Matt Kemp, Freddie Freeman, Corey Kluber. 88-150 for the Rockies. Carlos Gonzalez. Blue refractor. Michael Taylor, Yu Darvish, Anthony Rizzo, Stan Musial, Generations. Stan Musial, Generations. Jose Abreu, Pulsar refractor. Jose Abreu. Sonny Gray, Corey Spangenberg, George Springer, Carlos Gonzalez, Max Scherzer. Finest. And the auto for the St. Louis Cardinals. Everybody's favorite Cardinals rookie, Javier Scruggs. Javier Scruggs. Mike Trout, Dustin Pedroia, Brandon Phillips. David Wright, Finest. Come on, show the people your name. There it is. Matt Barnes, Adam Jones, Dalton Pompey, Jose Parilla, Cole Hamels, Generations. Is Cole Hamels even that old? Dilson Pereira and David Peralta. And any shortness? No shortness so far. Stack numero dos. Rusney Castillo, Chase Utley, Evan Longoria, Alex Gordon, Jacob deGrom, Gary Brown, Mike Schmidt, Generations. Mike Schmidt, Generations. Jake Lamb, Pulsar refractor. Jake Lamb for the Diamondbacks. Adam Jones, Jose Abreu, Jason Hayward, Javier Baez. Snap. Tanaka, Finest. Who has the Red Sox? Who's got the Red Sox? Anybody want to claim them? Anybody? Don't make me look it up. I don't want to have to. Who has the Red Sox? You do? Okay. Well, how about an orange 7 out of 25 refractor autographs card of Rusney Castillo. How about that? Boom goes the dynamite. Rusney Orange Auto, 7 out of 25. Very nice. Very nice auto. Peralta Marte, Longoria, Batista. It was Xavier Scruggs for the Cardinals. Javier Baez, Reimer Liriano, Andrelton Simmons, David Wright, Phil Niekro Generations. 26 out of 99 for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. Anthony Renato, Colton Wong, Chris Sale, Maikel Franco. Finest first. Felix Hernandez, Josh Donaldson. And anything short printed? Not yet. We'll find something. We'll find something. Okay, David Wright, Starling Marte, Johannes Cespedes, Jacob Ellsbury, Jonathan LaCroix, Andrelton Simmons, Juan Marichal, Generations, Juan Marichal. There it is. 164 out of 250 for the Red Sox, Matt Barnes. So more action for Jake. Purple refractor. Brandon Crawford, Cole Hamels, Colton Wong, Chris Sale, Mike Trout. Mike Trout. Finest. Anthony Renato, Reimer Liriano, Rusney Castillo, Chase Utley, Jonathan LaCroix. This one's sticking. And it is a 67 out of 99, Josh Donaldson for the Blue Jays. For the Blue Jays. Well, it was weird because I mixed up the stacks. Like I didn't do like a box, a box, a box, a box. I was just kind of stacking them down. So I just took the first handful that I pulled up was the second card was the redemption. Josh Donaldson, Gary Brown, Cal Ripken Jr., Generations, Jacques Peterson, Pulsar, DeGrom, Hernandez, Jason Hayward, Javier Baez. For the New York Mets, 128 out of 150. Dilson Herrera, rookie auto. Blue refractor auto, Dilson Herrera. Look at that intense look. He is ready. He is focused. That's how he's going to play for the Mets. Ready and focused. Jose Abreu, Alex Gordon. Anything left over? Nope. All right. Next. Phil Hughes, Charlie Blackmon, Troy Tulowitzki. Troy Tulowitzki. Finest. Elvis Andrus, Joe Mauer, Maikel Franco, Yimi Garcia. Pizza Generations. Salvador Perez, Buck Farmer, Nelson Cruz, Steven Strasburg, Rusney Castillo. Finest. Rendon, Matt Barnes, Kuihara, Julio Teheran, Dalton Pompey. 34. Well, it's a little weird. I mean, I don't know. Decide what you want to think about it. It's Yimi Garcia. But if you look at the thing, it's 34 out of 15. I mean, you can see like the indentation. I mean, it's probably easier in person to see it. I mean, you can see the indentation. So, I mean, technically, you got a 34 out of 15 here. You can tell where it's been pressed down, but just it didn't take. But, I mean, it's, it is what it is. Whoever's got the Dodgers have got to decide what they want to do with that. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, I mean, just looking at it straight up, I mean, you can see the 0. I mean, there's no doubt at all. You see the 0. There's just no gold in it. It's odd. Buster Posey, Troy Tulowitzki, Robin Yount, Generations, Mike Folewitz, Yordano Ventura, Zach Wheeler, Kenny Vargas, Eric Hosmer, David Ortiz. Well, come on, man. This is ridiculous. For the St. Louis Cardinals, 102 out of 150. Javier Scruggs. Again. So now you got a blue one and you got a plain one. And Michael Brantley. So somebody is getting 2 Javier Scruggs autos. And we're not done yet. I mean, maybe. Estimated value, $2. So what do you think, like $1.50 for the blue and 50 cents for the plain? Phil Hughes, Charlie Blackmon, Kuhara, Justin Verlander, David Ortiz, Yimi Garcia, Wade Boggs, Generations. They're such nice cards, though. I mean, what is it that makes them like unappealing money-wise? I honestly don't know. I'm asking like for a serious answer. 125 out of 250, Chase Utley, purple refractor. Chase Utley. Joe Mauer, Adrian Gonzalez, Steven Strasburg, Maikel Franco, Adam Jones, finest. That's perfect, Regis. Salvador Perez, Buck Farmer, Nelson Cruz, Jose Abreu, Mark Teixeira, Anthony Rendon, Matt Barnes, Julio Teheran, McGwire Generations. McGwire Generations. Julio Teheran. Pulsar. Zach Wheeler, Buster Posey, Troy Tulowitzki, Kuhara. This is just ridiculous. Now the Red Sox. If you wanted another Rusney Castillo auto, you got it. There it is. You got an orange one and now you got a plain one. So you can decide what you want to do with both of them. Michael Brantley, Yordano Ventura. You got 2, Jake. So, I mean, do whatever you want, I guess. And we have a short print for the New York Yankees. Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira. Short print. Yeah, somebody said it's a 6-day call up when they do the National League run through, like he's going to hit DH, is what I was told. I don't know that it's true. Matt Adams, Dalton Pompey, Matt Kemp, finest. Ajita, Die cut. Jeter. We're still not sure if this guy is going to make it or not, so I don't know. You may want to get rid of that quick. Michael Taylor. Oh, he's upside down. Jose Pirela. Clayton Kershaw. Generations. And another Clayton Kershaw, purple, 119 out of 250. Purple Clayton Kershaw refractor. Purple Clayton Kershaw refractor. Yu Darvish, Kyle Seager, Dustin Pedroia, Brandon Phillips, Sonny Gray, Matt Kemp, Dilson Pereira, George Springer, Carlos Gonzalez. Ah, there he is! I've been waiting for it. 2 cases, I've been waiting for it. Buck Farmer, baby. Buck Farmer, there you go. Detroit Tigers. Adrian Gonzalez, Justin Verlander, Anthony Rizzo, Randy Johnson, Michael Brantley, Pulsar, David Ortiz, Mike Trout, Freddie Freeman, Jose Fernandez, David Ortiz, Sonny Gray, and Corey Spangenberg. Now we got the oh, sorry about that. It's late. I get forgetful sometimes. All right, second to last pile, Mike Foleyewicz, Christian Walker, Javier Baez, finest first. Javier Baez, insert action. Josh Reddick, Yasiel Puig, Elvis Andrus, George Soler, Joey Votto, Trevor May, Josh Harrison, Madison Bumgarner, Frank Robinson. I'm sorry. Robinson. Josh Harrison, Pulsar. Jock Peterson, Jake Lamb, Manny Machado, Albert Pujols, Clayton Kershaw, and I got a Cardinal. Auto, 61 out of 99. It's green. And it is Matt Adams. Green refractor auto. Number 61 out of 99. Matt Adams. Jose Bautista, Kenny Vargas, Eric Hosmer. Adrian Beltre, finest. Corey Spangenberg, José Carlos Stanton, Edwin Escobar, Matt Carpenter. Cepeda for the Generations. A gold, no auto, 2 out of 50 for the Cincinnati Reds, Joey Votto. Gold, 2 out of 50. Joey Votto. And Miguel Cabrera. Unlikely that there would be another short print, but I'm going to check anyway. All right, last stack. Jose Altuve, Joey Votto, Adam Jones, Masahiro Tanaka, Joey Panik, Clayton Kershaw, Andrew McCutcheons, Generations, Andrew McCutcheons. 185 out of 250 for the Washington Nationals, Bryce Harper, purple refractor. .185 out of 250, Bryce Harper. Cespedes, Yelich, Polanco, Sabathia. Albert Pujols. Finnegan, Clubber, Corsino, Charlie Blackmon. 99 out of 150 for the Red Sox. Blue refractor, Hanley Ramirez. Hanley Ramirez, 99 out of 150 for the Red Sox. Scherzer, Ramirez, Samuel, Tui Valilela. This dude, Alex Rodriguez of Generations. Jacob deGrom, Pulsar refractor. Ellsbury, LaCroix, Bryce Harper, Daniel Norris. And I am sorry if it is not Bryce Harper, or not Chris Bryant. It is Kendall Graveman for the Athletics. Kendall Graveman. Looks green, but it is, in fact, a base. Brandon Crawford and Cole Hamels. Going to check the final back stack for... And no... short prints. Gracias, everyone.